Hey guys, it's Iron Gone, and today we're going to be taking a look at a Ace Tanker badge on Erlenberg in the AMX 12-ton, which is the Tier 6 French light tank. I've been playing a lot of these lately, so I've had quite a few good replays to throw up about them. This one's not anything spectacular. It is interesting in the way that I'm able to get around the enemy. I don't want to spoil too much. I'm not carrying the game by far, but I am having a couple good moments throughout the game here. So as always, I'm playing with Hugo, who's in his T21, I believe, at this point. No, he's in his Crusader SP. My bad. We're working on an artillery mission, so for him. So I like to move to these bushes, typically to get early spots. I normally move farther than I do here, but regardless, I stop. I'm looking to basically spot them as they're coming up that road if they're going too wide. Because if that's the case, you can spot them and people can start putting fire down on them very early. No such luck, and I basically spend the first part of the game, I'm going to speed it up a little bit here, first part of the game just kind of, you know, sitting around waiting, seeing what's going on. I try to help Hugo over there, but my gun depression doesn't allow me, and I don't want to move. He's a little too far forward, so I think he's going to get killed very early in this game by the enemy GW Panther. He didn't have the top gun on that thing, so he wasn't able to range across the entire map. So I move up here, still nothing. So there's nobody on this ridge, but I know there's enemies on the opposite ridge. So it's time for me to go a little aggressively here and start spotting them up. The downside to this side of the ridge is if there are people in the town, and I know there's a KV-1 and a VK-301H, if they are looking this way, they have a clear shot at me. So it's a risky maneuver. So I spot them up. I come back for a shot, not realizing here that the Tog has turned towards me, and I do eat a shot from him. About a fifth of my health. Now I start taking fire shots here, and I panic, but it's just the M5 Stuart. He actually manages to do no damage to me. Manages to damage one of my tracks, but no HP damage was scored there at all. M5 Stuart, not really worried about it. Their gun's not amazing. I flank around, catch their FV304 by surprise, which is surprising because I didn't expect him not to see me like 3 feet away from him previous to that. Now the Tog is headed back towards me. No way I'm going to fight the Tog one-on-one, head-to-head. I opt for a reload, and I start pulling back around to see if I can put some fire into some of the enemies over there. And again, I take 2 shots from the M5 Stuart and no damage. I'm not sure what he's hitting me with, but they're not bouncing. It's just not hurting me. See if I can snag the IS here. No such luck. But I'm in a prime position now to push through where the enemies used to hold the ridge here and get behind that Tog that I know is still creeping forward. So where is he? You're right there. There he is. I put one into him. Second one was not even aimed. I don't know where I was shooting there, but I'm waiting for the E25. He's going to be coming up on my right to fight the Tog, and yep, I see his guns pointing the other way. He's tracked. He's fired. So I do something tricky here. I actually use this FV304 corpse to hide. And I can still put shots into the rear of the Tog because the Tog is so long. So I put 2 into him. I have nothing left. Start reloading. And the Tog gets killed by the E25. So we're just under 1,000 damage so far. Not bad. This gun does an average damage of, I want to make sure I'm not misspeaking, 135 per shot. So when you can unload like this, it can do a fair amount. So here I'm debating if I wanted to reload or not, and then I go for it. The S-51 did fire at me, so I know he's reloading, and I know I have time. Unfortunately, I believe he dies before I even get to shoot at him. But that's alright. We're definitely routing them at this point. There's currently a KV-1, a VK-301H, both of which I know are in the center of town. And there was a Stuart who I'm looking for, and I don't realize at this point that he's right on the right side there, if you saw that as we're driving past. He tried to cross the river and drowned, but I was so focused on finding him that I didn't even notice that. So I come to the VK-301H from behind, bounce the first shot. He bounces one off of me, which is surprising. I have very rarely bounced in this. He does hit me there, damaging my ammo rack, but the last shot's all I needed. And the IS is killed. So that is that. A very good game, and we're going to take a look at some post-game statistics there, but as you can see, the gun goes to work, and it goes to work well. Anyway, let's take a look at some statistics. Okay, here we are. So, obviously, Ace Tanker, we've got Spotter, and we've got Fire for Effect. So, it was a double today. 17 experience after the double. I was top on experience. Oh, maybe that wasn't a double. 1159 was our base experience. That's pretty good. We got 3 kills, 1842 damage, and we got 1265 spotting. So, I know that wasn't doubled. I just got a bonus for recruiter friend, I believe, which is fine. But yeah, so basically this gun, in the last video that you saw with the AMX 1375, which is a very similar tank to this, you saw that sitting passively in a bush can net you a lot of spotting. In this video, it's easy to showcase that even in close quarters combat, not sniping, not up on a ridge, spotting, you can do some damage. Use the mobility. These tanks aren't the fastest to accelerate, but they do get up to a good top speed, and their guns let them get in and out with some good burst damage quickly. And use your maneuverability and your small size to hide behind things while you're reloading. So just remember, if you come up against the front of an IS or something big like that, you're not going to penetrate it, and it's going to wreck you. So you want to make sure you're using your allies to flank around the sides of tanks and do as much damage as possible from there. As always, guys, I'm Iron Gone, and you guys take care.